Runners coming forward, and they're off, racing over the 2-mile trip.
Market in play.
Great value red cap syndicate handicap hurdle, taking the first flight of hurdles on the side of the course before swinging into the straight first time round. Making the running is the mix company with Cawthorne Lad, and between the two is Winds of Fire. Winds of Fire with the noseband going on, now ridden by Tom O'Brien, disputing it with the top weight, the Mick Preston. And they'll take the turn with, for company, Cawthorne Lad. And they've opened up a 5-length gap over Song of the Hunter, with a length to Jaunty Viking, a couple of lengths to Rootless Tree, and endlessly the back marker. But 3 in line as they take their first turn. And they've opened up a handy lead over Song of the Hunter, who heads the body of 4 runners in pursuit. So going on towards flight number 2 of 7. On the left, it's Cawthorne Lad, second here on his last start. On the right, the Mick Preston, bidding to go one better after a couple of near misses this term. And between the pair is the Sedgefield scorer, Winds of Fire. The best leap of the 3 leaders there came from the Mick Preston. A faller at the back of the field was endlessly. And Aidan Coleman, who's enjoyed a fine afternoon, has taken a tumble aboard endlessly and only slowly getting to his feet. Endlessly none the worse as they make their run right-handed then at the side of the course and go out towards their next flight, which will be over in the back straight. The Mick Preston up on the outside of Cawthorne Lad. In the pair races Winds of Fire, and the 3 runners are well grouped as they head away towards the far side. Rootless Tree, Song of the Hunter and Jaunty Viking. And now Aidan, I'm pleased to say, is up on his feet as they race out towards the far side of the course. The ups and downs of jump racing evident this afternoon. Going towards the first flight over on the far side of the track, and this one will be 5 from the finish. They jump 3 in the back straight, 1 at the top end of the track, and then 1 when they swing in. And Cawthorne Lad just getting a little left behind by the front 2, who've set a good pace. The Mick Preston and Winds of Fire. They've gone 5 lengths clear of Cawthorne Lad as they race away down the far side of the course. Just a length to Jaunty Viking and Song of the Hunter, and then another 5 lengths to the back marker Rootless Tree. Over the first down the back, and there it was the Mick Preston just ahead of Winds of Fire as they continue over on the far side of the course. Song of the Hunters move through for a share of third with Cawthorne Lad and Jaunty Viking as they take the next down the far side. And very little to choose between the front 2 once more. Winds of Fire and the Mick Preston by half a dozen lengths from Cawthorne Lad and Song of the Hunter, a length to Jaunty Viking as they rise at the last flight over on the far side of the course. And again,
I'm out of here, man.
Leaders, a mistake back in 5th place by Jaunty Viking as they now make the right-hander at the far end of the course. Rootless Tree continues, but is tailed off at the back of the field. Winds of Fire and the Mick Preston, they've duelled for the lead for much of the journey, and they come towards the second last with nothing to choose between the pair. They land together, Song of the Hunter and Cawthorne Lad in a share of 3rd and 4th, then Jaunty Viking, and finally Rootless Tree making this long run towards the final flight of hurdles. The Mick Preston, Sam Twiston Davis, Winds of Fire, Tom O'Brien picking up a spare, neck and neck as they start the run towards home.
I'm out of here, man.
The Hunter's moved into 3rd, but is 6 lengths away and driven along 2 lengths to Cawthorne Lad. Jaunty Viking and Rootless Tree left behind off the final turn, and they're only heads apart, the 2 leaders. The Mick Preston, Winds of Fire coming back for more on that inside rail as they make the swing into the straight and head towards the last. They're 10 lengths clear of Song of the Hunter, heading towards the last. The Mick Preston, and on the far side, Winds of Fire as they race then towards the final flight of hurdles. Having a great battle, this pair, as they come towards the last. The Mick Preston, the better leap, and he's got 2 lengths in hand now as they race towards the line. Winds of Fire made a mistake at the last, and it's the Mick Preston will come away to win and score.